All the latest, freshest, bestest food-related life hacks are in this video for you. Let's dig in already. Heating up a cheesy sandwich in the microwave? Why not? Sure, super easy and super tasty. Only thing is, I'm sure you know what we're talking about when we say that there are certain people in the world who just shouldn't interact with appliances of any kind. Everything from buttons to remotes cause them problems, and any attempts to use something that's got a wire and a plug is a catastrophe in the making. Rachel is one of those people. She's a walking electrical disaster. Have a run-in with both the stovetop and the microwave in less than a minute? No problem for H. But the girl's gotta eat. And lightning doesn't strike the same spot twice. Not often, at least. Let's try a different approach and wrap that sandwich in foil. Enter the mighty iron. Be careful, Rach. Really, really careful. And run that thing over one side, then the other. Let's see how our iron grilled cheese has turned out. It's perfect! Yeah, it took a bit longer than the usual method, but the results, man, are out of this world. All Rachel has left to do is slice it down the middle and enjoy. Then maybe go ahead and call an electrician. We're really not sure what she did to that microwave. And wash up, perhaps? Hitting the bottom of the bowl is a bummer for sure. What do you do with the kernels? Some chew on them but risk cracking a tooth. Better to just toss them? Such a waste. I do believe Zoe has another option.
Please.
With a little bit of slyness and strength, Zoe now has the hair straightener in her hands. Your attention, please. She's now putting a kernel into the iron, and now we wait. Bam! Wow, no friggin' way. Just like that, and there's more delicious popcorn to enjoy. So next movie night, don't throw those golden pebbles away. Instead, wow your friends with this fun little trick. In just a moment, Ben will acquaint us with another new and impressive technique for chopping up an apple. And there you go. He's seen his subject. But for some odd reason, the guy just can't sink his teeth into it, like he's done for his whole life up until now. No biggie. Life hacks exist for situations just like this. Especially when our guy is terribly hungry. Take an apple, and with a small show of strength, you can break it in half. This feat does take a bit of practice, so line up a few apples to begin with. And then snap those halves in half. Nicely done, Ben. Now Ben should have no problem whatsoever enjoying this healthy snack that he's broken down into bite-sized pieces. Zoe and Kira decided to go out, and Kira picked the restaurant. So good. Despite them being absolute besties, Kira had no idea that Zoe has never eaten sushi before in her life. I think that even the wasabi and the soy sauce might be laughing at her. Everyone has to use these things for the first time, right? Nobody automatically knows how to use them. Someone taught them. Kira is here to save the day and dinner. She's taking the simple route and bending one in half, though not completely breaking it. Wow! Now I'm ready to eat here every day! What does our Ben do when he's home all alone with a whole pack of Oreo cookies and no one around to share them with? Wise move, sir. He opens them up and stacks them sky high, soon to be enjoyed. Don't forget to pour yourself a glass of milk for dipping to ensure the best cookie experience. We've hit a small roadblock. This is a problem. Ben has poured the last of the milk into a glass, but there wasn't much left, and that cup is super tall and narrow. He can't reach the milk holding the cookie with his fingers. All right, take two. And again, a swing and a miss. Third time's a charm? I think I should stop counting. That doesn't seem to be helping at all. Okay, man, this is getting rough. Think, Ben. Sure, just drop as many cookies into the glass as possible, because that's the best a person can come up with in this modern day and age. Or Ben will finally notice the fork sitting on the table and revert to an oldie but a goodie when it comes to food hacks. My mouth is watering. Free periods are the perfect time for a nice little snack. Keyword here being little, and Jess has a couple of yogurts in her backpack just for this. Strawberry and pineapple. Her favorite flavors. Wait a tick. Where's your spoon? You packed one, right? Oh, don't tell me you forgot. Now how are you going to eat? What is she thinking? Well, when all else fails, sure, why not try? Not her best idea ever. Now she's eyeing her pen. Oh man, you could have washed it first. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Lick away. Wait. It looks like she's come up with a plan to beat all plans. The foil lid from a yogurt cup can be folded just like this, and then it magically turns into a tiny spoon. Well, something resembling a spoon at least. Now that is something else. Called a utensil revolution, if you will. If Jess keeps coming up with fixes like that, sooner or later NASA will be knocking on her door for her to join their team. Ben has always been a spaghetti lover his whole life. His grandfather always prepared pasta from scratch for him to enjoy. Everything from fettuccine to ravioli. He's got real Italian roots going all the way back, you see. The pasta gods were smiling down on Ben when he was born into such a family. But if his grandparents or even parents knew that their little Benny was eating Italian food like an absolute pig, he'd have some real explaining to do. The lectures he'd have to sit through and the punishments he'd have to endure, it's painful to think about. Saved by the bell from those dark thoughts, and then something caught his eye. Scissors? Ben has decided to cut this problem off at the source, aka chopping off all the hanging bits of pasta, forgetting about how he was taught to simply spin them onto the fork. Well, our guy is certainly pleased with himself, but what will his family think of his new utensil? That's the real question. He'll find out soon enough. Eat, like, and watch. We're always here waiting for you. See you later, alligator.